Hi, welcome to another one of my videos. And as you can see, again, I am not an influencer, a beauty influencer, or anything. I'm just telling you about little extra ways to make money that I've found. And just, everyone was asking for the secret shops. Because, I go out and try all these things, then I let you know if they're worth it. Um, Secret shops, everyone thinks that's going to be like so fun, and it is, but it's not as easy as you think. And well, everyone's like, oh, they see the things. Oh, I went on a Disney cruise and everything was paid for because I was a secret shopper, and it shows them having fun. And okay, no. Well, yes, but no. Um, what they don't tell you is yes, they will pay you to go on a Disney cruise, and they will pay you to have room service at fancy hotels, and they will pay you to go to spas and things like that. However, you have to pay for it, and then you get reimbursed. And you get reimbursed if they like the way you wrote the report. And they don't like the way you wrote the report, you might not get reimbursed. So, unless you have a ton of money, though, or have been doing it a long time and you know your reports are going to get accepted, and you know that your reports are going to get accepted, and you know that you're not in a hurry to get your money back right away, and you have disposable income that you can use for a trip and things, then do it. But unless you have a couple $1,000s hanging around and you feel like going to spend it, you know, going to a fancy hotel and staying for the weekend and ordering room service and having dinner, and then you have to go to the valet and go to the spa and have a spa treatment. Like, there's a lot they want you to do. They want you to interact with the valet. They want you to interact with the people at the front desk. They want you to interact with room service. They want you to interact with the restaurant. They want you to go have a spa treatment. It is a lot of work. You have all these things done, but then you have to remember what the valet guy's name was, what he was wearing. I mean, they really want to know everything. So it's not as easy as you would think, and you have to spend your own money, and you do get reimbursed, but sometimes it takes a long time. And sorry, I don't have thousands of dollars just to go out and spend on something like this. Maybe if I was rich and this was like a fun hobby, yeah, but right now, no. So that kind of secret shopping, not for me. Um, Coil, that's the expensive one. Another one, EMS, I think. I didn't write that one down. That one, um, I really thought I was going to love this. I thought, oh, this is great. I'm going to ace this. I'm going to be so busy doing these all the time. Um, it's apartment shops. Now, anybody that knows me knows my favorite thing to do on the weekends is go to open houses, even though I'm not looking for a house. I can't afford a house. You know, I, especially in Palm Springs, just really loved going to open houses. I love to look at architecture. I like to look at how the place is decorated. I should have been a realtor, but anyway, I love real estate. So again, I was looking for an apartment too at the time. So I thought, this is great. I'll go do these apartment shops. Perfect. I'll get to look at an apartment, something I like to do. I'm going to have fun. I'll talk to the girls, and then I'll go back and write a report. Um, and the first thing they have you do is they have you call to make an appointment, and you call like on a three-way thing, and they record it. So they want to hear it. And then you go and do the apartment shop. Now, a lot of people have those like little secret cameras that go in your shirt that, film everything. I don't know. You either have one on your own or you can rent one from them. I'm not going to wear a secret camera and stuff. That's just a little too much for me. So, anyway, um, you go and you take the tour, and they ask you questions, and then you have to wait and see if they call you back and ask you other questions and things like that. Um, and I think it paid. I want to say it paid $50. I think it paid like 30 for the actual going and touring the thing, and then $20 for the speaking to them on the phone. So I'm just gonna say, for the sake of it, $50. It wasn't a lot. Um, the report they wanted you to do was ridiculous, ridiculous. Um, it asked a lot of questions, which was, okay, but it wasn't just yes, no. You had to give like full on long sentences, and then you had to write a story. What happened from the moment you got there until the moment you left? You could leave nothing out. Did you notice a stain on the floor? Was there? What was she wearing? I mean, it was just ridiculous. And they kept sending it back because they didn't have enough words. It ended up being like a 5-page um, report just on this one shop. I'm telling you, it took about 8.5 hours to do all of the paperwork. So when I sat down and thought about it, that $50 was 8 hours worth of work. It was not worth it at all, which is a shame because I love looking at apartments. And they really liked the way I wrote the report because they kept sending me more and more and more, and then they're like, well, we'll give you $60 to do it. I'm like, you can give me $200, I'm not doing it. There's way too much paperwork, which to me was, it seemed unnecessary. Yes, what was she wearing? Did she look appropriate? Did she look presentable? But they just kept asking the same questions over and over, and you couldn't answer it the same way you did before. You had to answer it a different way. It just was a lot. The paperwork was not was definitely not worth it. And then I did one for another company, and they don't have a lot. It's a very, very tiny company. And they told me, I spoke to the owner, and he said that they pay the shopping companies about $1,000 for people to do the shops. So they're keeping about $900 of it, and you're getting like, or $950 of it, and you're getting $50, and you do all the work, and they do nothing. So no, never again. It's just that's being totally taken advantage of, and that's not something I like. Okay. Oh, background, as you can see, I'm still in my friend Susie's guest room. Thank you for letting me stay here. I do have my own place coming in a couple weeks. New Year's Eve day, I'm moving into my own place. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so that's why I'm working all these other little jobs and all these little things to get money, so I will have money because I'm starting from the beginning. I have nothing, zero. I have no staples like, salt and pepper and things that go in a pantry. I don't have silverware. I don't have hardly anything. I've had a lot of nice people give me things, which was wonderful. A woman gave me a brand new bed. I got a dresser. Somebody gave me dishes, things like that. I was really so lucky and so grateful. People gave me a bunch of things to get me started. But again, I'm working, I do Shipt, which I really like, and, Instacart, which used to be great. Now it's really horrible, but it's something. And DoorDash, I do those three. And I might try Spark. Somebody told me that they do it and they like it. A girl today, so another one. But I'm also doing these little, I wouldn't say they're secret, I don't know what they call them. They call them missions. Um, kind of like secret shops, but they're a little different. There's a company called, they're all apps. iSecret Shop is one. That one is like a lot of restaurants and things. Say here they have a Whataburger. So you would go to Whataburger and get, a hamburger, and you go in the bathroom and take pictures of the bathroom and see if it's clean and things like that, and they reimburse you for the hamburger and maybe give you like $2. To me, and you have to bring somebody, it's not worth it for me to do those. Um, and those are on Presto Shopper too, has them. And then they have some different ones, weirder ones. These ones I like. One is called I View It. Um, it's this one's very weird. They want you to take pictures. I View It wants you to take pictures of the outside of buildings. For example, Dollar General. They wanted me to go take pictures of the parking lot. I had to get out of my car. They do not let you take pictures while you're in your car. You have to get out. They wanted me to take pictures of the parking lot. Was there trash in the parking lot? Pictures of the front. Was there graffiti? Was it dirty? Pictures of the side of the building. They wanted me to go in the back, and was there weeds, and was the weeds overgrown, and just all kinds of crazy things like that. And I don't know what that paid, like $20, and would it take me 15 minutes? It was pretty easy. That one wasn't bad. And then the one I really like is Be My Eye. I don't know why I like this one. Because it seems because they always have these missions, and they're pretty easy. Like, if you can find what they are looking for, it's easy. I shop a lot. I shop for a living, as you guys all know, so it's easier for me to figure out what they're looking for. Today, it said tree soap. And I'm like, tree soap? What? That The descriptions they give you are terrible. It's really like a guessing game. So it was in a grocery store, and I said tree soap. I'm like, okay, maybe tea tree oil soap. So you have to scan them. So I looked at the barcode and I said, no, it's not tea tree soap because this barcode's not even close. So I'm trying to figure out what it is, and I see a girl who works there. Now, you're supposed to be all stealth and things. And I said, excuse me, I'm looking for some kind of tree soap. And she's looking at me, and I said, I'm not sure what it is. And she's like, is it the tea tree oil? I'm like, no, it's not that. She's like, oh, I think I know what it is. Is it Christmas tree soap? And I said, yeah. It didn't say Christmas tree, but I just said yes. So it was soap and a little Christmas tree dispenser, and that's what they were looking for. So, I did my little scan, and that was that. Dog food, cat food. I think today was a good one. Today I could find everything, but sometimes there was one today at Walmart, and it said pet food, not bird food. Chicken and rice. And I'm like, there are hundreds. I don't know if it's dogs. I don't know if it's cats. Didn't say what brand it was. Nothing. I said, I am not going to look at the barcode on every single package of chicken and rice, dog food, cat food, ferret food to see the barcode for like $3. I'm like, no, it's not worth it. So I just said I couldn't find it. Sometimes they don't give you good descriptions. Other times sometimes it's not easy. Like, I do a lot of the liquor store ones because I'm in the liquor stores a lot for my other shopping, and I was a bartender, so I kind of know what alcohol is. I kind of can figure out by their stupid little codes what they're looking for. And again, the barcodes have to match. But they had me go into Total Wine and More, and they wanted, I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't Patron, but let's just say it was some kind of really, really, really expensive tequila, like $500 a bottle. Well, that's in a glass case, and um, you can't like ask, can I take it out and take pictures of it? They're not going to let you. So you say you're interested in it, and they're like, oh, well, we'll bring it up front for you. But, they're not going to let you handle it and look at it. So those, that's kind of stinks because that's not fair because you can't do your little mission. Um, but, you know, today was rum chata, which was, I know what that is. I knew where it was. It was easy to find, you know. Um, but sometimes it's unusual things. Like yesterday, it was Santa's butt beer, and that's what it said. No, it said Santa's butt, and it was in the it said in the malt liquor section, and I'm like, okay, Santa's butt. So I figured it was a beer. So then I saw the girl working in the store, that the beer vendor, and I said, "Have you heard of this beer called Santa's Butt?" She's like, "We have one bottle left." So I took the bottle. I went to the other side of the where nobody could see me, and I did my little. You have to take 10 pictures of it, and send it in, and then you get money, and you can. Another one you can cash out. I think in the beginning you can cash out like once every 2 weeks. But then the more missions you do, the more perks you get. So now I'm at the point where I can cash out once a week, but I think I'm almost in the point that I can cash out, every few days. And eventually, when I can cash out every day, that would make me happy. Um, so that's Be My Eye. Clickworker is another one. I look at it off and on, but I haven't done any yet. But I was thinking about doing some today, and then I ended up doing some shipped, and I just didn't get a chance to. This one wanted me to take pictures of men's cologne in Sephora. Um, and Clickworker is also kind of interesting. It has all different things that you're good at. Like if um, you have a good voice, you can do voiceover work, or you can get and you set your own prices, or they're paying you to teach Alexa your accent, which you know my friends in Boston probably don't notice it, but anyplace else I have a really thick accent. So you get paid like 15 cents a sentence, and you record these sentences for Alexa. I haven't done them yet, but I thought that was pretty interesting, so I think I might try that. Like I said, Be My Eye is good. Secret Shop, Clickworker, I View It, Presto Shopper. Again, they had a lot of clothing shops, but nothing near me. Like Presto Shopper will give you like all the stores that they want you to shop, but unless it's near you, or they'll send you an email. Ladies, we have a shop where you can go here and we'll reimburse you $25 for a top. And I'm like, wow, that's cool, but I never heard of the store, and it's nowhere near me. It's in like Missouri or something. So you know, but all my friends, you guys are all over, so you might get different things. Um, so that's the secret shops. Um, I have the links. If anybody's interested, I will send them to you. Coil, if you've got $1,000 hanging around and you want to go to a fancy hotel, you know, be my guest. See if there's one on the Coil website, and go to that one. And when you're done, when you come back, send them your receipts and fill out a report, and maybe you'll get your money back. I mean, me, I don't want to spend, but that's just me. So secret shopping is, it's not as good as you think it would be. It's not what you think it would be. A lot of these too, they want you to do. Be My Eye has a lot of them too. Inventory for stores. Now, they pay good. It's like, oh wow, this one's paying $300. But then you look, and you have to use your phone, and you have to scan every single item in Costco. I was like, what? Every single item. You don't have to scan like 20, if they have 25 boxes of crackers. You just have to scan the one box of crackers, and then you go to the next one and you scan the. You have to scan everything, and you get the $350 if you scan, like, 22,000 things. I'm like, no, I'm not standing in Costco gonna go and scan every single item that they have. They're called inventories, and that's no. I'll take some pictures of a bottle of nail polish for $3. I'm not going to spend 300. For $300, it's not worth it for me to go into Costco and scan every single item in there. That's just not my thing. Um, I view it as also sometimes that when you go in and, like, go to McDonald's and, like, take pictures of the bathroom, make sure it's clean, gas stations, things like that. So that's kind of interesting to me. Um, so those are the secret shops. I'm going to do one more on um, surveys. Like, can you make money doing surveys? Yes. Um, when I'm in a parking lot and I'm waiting for a job to come up for either Shipt or Instacart, or waiting for, to see if there's any DoorDash in the area, I'll take a survey. Um, one of the ones, I think it's called Eureka, is good because I drive around a lot. And if you're close to a store, a little pop up will come up on your phone and it's like a little ad. You just look at the picture, and if you click on it and you look at the picture, because it says we have a 10 cents, so you get 10 cents. So, I mean, you get, like, 5 or 6 of them a day. That's like 60 cents. I mean, it's not a lot. It's None of these are a lot. You're not going to make $1 million. But if you do enough of them and you do them part time and stuff, you can make, pretty good money while you're doing your other jobs. This is just extra. You want extra money to go to dinner, do a few of these Be My Eye little things and take some pictures of a few things. Or do a Presto shop and go out to lunch. Um, do some click work and, you know, use it for money to go to the movies. Oh, on Presto Shop, they have a lot of things. I don't have anybody to do things with right now. So a lot of them I can't do. They're like for two people. They want you to go to the movies. They want you to order popcorn, um, review like the movie and the popcorn, the whole thing. They want you to go, or they want you to go to like one of those places where you go bowling and play video games. Like they want you to go to these kind of places. You have to go with somebody, and they will reimburse you, and then you get like $10 or something for going. So I mean that to me would sound like fun, but I don't have anyone to go with. So, but I mean you want to be a cheap date, go and do those things. Guys, if you want to take a girl out, just do a Presto shop, and we're gonna go here and do this and do this, and meanwhile you put the money out to go, but then you're gonna get it all back. So, um, so like I said, I'm gonna do another one on surveys. You can make some money on surveys. It's just something, and I think I'm going to do in that one. Unconventional ways to make money. Um, I don't want to go into it too much. There are, um, like legal, I'm not going to talk about illegal things, but there are lots of very strange legal things that are, weird, not sexual, weird, um, and just like things you can do to make extra money that you would have never thought. Clinical trials. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, no, no, no. Um, Yay, I got a free flu shot and I made like $2,000. So that was pretty good. Um, but people donate plasma. I have a friend who did this. I went and I couldn't do it because my veins are too small. Like, even when I get blood drawn, they have to use like the kids thing on me because my veins are very tiny. And you need big veins to donate plasma. But you can make a lot of money donating plasma, which is kind of weird. When I had COVID, after I had COVID, they were looking for people to donate blood so they could take the antibodies out. I did that, made some money doing that. So I'm going to go over some unusual ways to make extra money. You know, times are tough, and you got to do what you can do. Some people are really big on cutting coupons. I don't do that, but I will say, I talk about this all the time, and people think it's crazy. Upside the gas thing. Let me tell you, I've made way over $1,000 since January using this gas app. I mean, granted, I drive around all day, so I do use a lot of gas. But, you know, getting cash back, you don't think about it, but it adds up, and it adds up quick. And um, now they're like taking them in the gas station. So when I go out, to do, I'm out driving all day and I go and get gas, I'll also go in and get a soda, and you get cash back on soda. And they have restaurants, and sometimes they have stores. So, if you think to use it, it's pretty good. Sign up for every single stores. I know people like, oh, I don't want everyone to have my information, but I'm sorry, you have to just be careful and watch your accounts to make sure people don't take money from you. But I have like a CVS Care, and I get $10 every month on that, and I get a discount on my prescriptions. I have Walgreens. Sign up for every single store's little discount thing. It adds up. Okay. Not my favorite store to shop, Kohl's, but they have some good deals. And then they give you that cash back, which is basically just their way of getting you to come back into the store and buy more stuff because you have a discount. But it's still, you can get a good deal. Amazon, I don't know if you knew, but Amazon has some other sites where things are even cheaper. I can tell you about that in the next video. But, so basically, this was the video about the secret shopping. Anybody has any questions, please feel free to send me an instant message, and I will answer them. I will try and put the links below. I don't know if I can do that right, or if I know how to do it. And again, yes, some of them, use my code, you get $4 or $5 or whatever. It adds up. Especially on the Get Up side. If you start using it, you give people your code, then every time they buy gas, you get like a couple cents. So, it adds up, and it's, you don't think about it. You're like, oh, this is only a few cents. But believe me, at the end of a couple months, you're like, whoa, I made like $60. So, again, times are tough. I'm just trying to tell you different ways to make money. Hustle. That's all I can say. That's what I do. I go to work at 9 in the morning, and I come home at 9 at night. I do Instacart and DoorDash and Shipt, and I didn't like Uber or Lyft. It just wasn't my thing, and now my car's got a big dent in it, so I couldn't do them anyway. But I might try this Spark thing. I'm going to look into it and see how that is. Again, you want any information, I've been doing Shipt and Instacart and DoorDash for quite a while. I can give you any kind of insight you want on that. Again, extra money. I love shopping. I love Shipt because it's Target. I didn't realize how much I liked Target until I started shopping there all the time. And it's easy, and people are nice, and so anyway, that's that for this video, and I will see you later. Again, my name is Barbara. These are like little things that I've done. Anytime I do or try any little thing to make some extra money, I will let you know how it is, what to really expect, because people are like, oh, you'll make millions of dollars by doing this. No, you don't. But, you can make some money. So like I said, anything I try, I'll let you know how it is. And I might just be doing more of these videos. If I make some money, I might try some of those unboxings. I don't know if they're real. I mean, you see them on thing that people spent like, well, I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on a box. That's ridiculous. But they spent like, $30 on a box from like Wish and they got stuff that they can turn around and resell, and it was worth really good money. And so, okay, well, I'm rambling on. So this was this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Hope you liked it. Bye. Oh, don't forget to click like and share it with your friends. You know, I don't get any money from YouTube or anything because I don't have enough followers, and I don't know if I'll ever have enough followers. And personally, I don't care. I'm just doing this for fun and just doing this to help out my friends. But, you know, if enough people follow me, maybe I'll make some money doing YouTube. I wasn't planning on it. I mean, like I said, look, I have no makeup on. I'm in my friend's guest room. You know, this isn't anything fancy, but it's real. No fake filters here. Okay, well, like I said, like, share, you know, send me instant message if you want any questions answered or whatever. And good luck and make some money.